I am sitting with Ellie Parrish. Ellie, where did you learn about fear?
Where did I learn about fear? Well, in coming to this place today, I gave some thought to where I learned about that. And I grew up in an alcoholic home. My father was an alcoholic, and he was a very angry alcoholic. And as his disease got progressively worse, his anger got worse to where he was a raging alcoholic and then a violent alcoholic. He did a lot of damage in our home physically. And so we grew up in a state of fear. There was always fear when we walked into our house. And of course with that goes depression and anxiety. But the fear for me was getting away from him, looking for where he was and getting away from him. And so I spent a lot of my time outside of the house playing with the kids. We played till nightfall where I grew up, and spending the night with friends. And I spent a lot of time with my relatives who were very faith-based. So while I was living in fear, there was another side of this that was actually the positive.
And that's where you learned about faith?
I did.
Yeah. Tell us about that.
Okay. Well, I had an aunt. I had several great aunts, and I would go stay with them. And my great-grandmother lived in this house as well. And one of my aunts, Mim, had on a necklace, and it had a mustard seed in it. And I said to her, what Aunt Mim, what is that? And she said, it's a mustard seed. And I said, well, what is the mustard seed? And she said, well, if you have the faith the size of a mustard seed, then you have faith. Well, I was, like I say, 7 or 8, and I understood the concept of a seed, but I didn't have any idea what she was talking about when she said faith. And I didn't want to ask. I didn't ask. Instead, over the years, as I've been in situations where I've questioned my faith, I always go back to that memory of the mustard seed. So, and I wrote that down, what the mustard seed is, because I think it's important. Matthew 17, verse 20, Jesus said, because you have so little faith, truly I tell you, if you have faith like a grain of mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible to you.
That's beautiful.
I just love that.
Yeah.
So that's where I learned about faith from my Aunt Mim.
Thank you.